Hi, welcome back to, oh, it's just kicked you, sorry. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's sit down video. I haven't done a sit down video or even like a talkie vlog for so long, and it is weird even being myself, looking like myself, because for the past however long few days I've been Lisa Scott-Lee from Steps. So if you haven't seen my recreations, I'll pop the playlist here. I've literally had the best time dressing up, dancing around, doing all the Steps choreography like my actual childhood, and it's gone a bit crazy on TikTok, crazy for me anyway. So come and follow me over there as well, because I've got lots more recreations to come and like shorter, fun bursts of videos. So go follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's funny. I couldn't get the hang of TikTok and now I'm kind of obsessed. So anyway, today's video is how to choreograph, or my choreographic process. So I choreograph for TF Productions, flash mobs for them mostly. A couple of their shows as well, but mostly flash mobs for them. And then obviously teaching, you have to choreograph all the time. Got my jazz group, which I choreograph for, and work with them on dances, which is a slightly different process, because that's working with people in real time. We have a lesson every week and I work with them there. Whereas what I'm used to choreographing, the most choreography that I do is me at home, sending videos for people to learn, and then we get together and either have rehearsal or get together on the day, go through it quickly and then do it, because they're professionals and they're great. But this is how I have, I would say, adapted to choreographing after the pandemic and being inside. So this is like what I do at home to choreograph a piece. Okay, let's get into it. Number one. This is going to keep coming up and up and up over and over again. Listen to the music over and over and over again. I honestly sit for I don't know how long with my eyes closed listening to the music. I really think this is like the number one most important step, is get your song, get the music, get your mix and listen to it. I don't know how you can create a dance without the music. I really choreograph to the music, so I don't just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and put it to a song. Listen to the music and choreograph to that. Don't get me wrong, if I'm teaching like a hen party or a fun party, then a simpler dance, 1, 2, 3, 4 works well. But still, it has to match the music. You've got to really match what's going on with the music, I think anyway, to make a good dance piece. So I listen to the music over and over and over again. Next step, number 2, visualize the dance. Again, I literally sit there with my eyes closed, just like picturing a dance. I don't know whether that's something everyone else does, but that really helps me to like see, and this is the next step, but see the dance in its entirety. So I just literally visualize, this point is what I want this to be doing. I've kind of gone on to number 3 now. Number 3 is block out the song and get your structure. I think this step is really important to see your whole dance in its entirety in your brain or on the paper if you write it down, so that it really flows. You can check whether there are any like repeated choruses to repeat some choreo or change it up a bit, but any repeats that you could have. It makes it all tie in together and makes a full piece rather than bitty. And if you start from the beginning, I feel it's really good, and then it kind of gets towards the end because you're kind of running out of steam. Whereas I like to do the like big sections first. If there's a big bit in the middle or nearer to the end, do that exciting bit, do the beginning, and then like fill in the pieces around it. So I like to block out the song. Literally, I write it down. Sometimes I do like lyrics, so on this lyric it's going to be a slower section. On this lyric, everyone in unison. On this lyric, canon work. Things like that. So you block out the song so that you can see the whole piece there. That for me is so unbelievably helpful to then add moves to those sections, which is the next step. But it's so much more helpful having it like that rather than building on move. I just feel like I've run out of moves. So that's my probably, okay, number 1 tip is getting the music. Number 2 tip is blocking it out in sections so you can see the structure. So number 4 in the steps to how I choreograph is choreograph the sections. Again, listening to the music over and over again. So I will probably normally start with the beginning. Well, it depends. It depends to the song. If a bit of the song grabs me, I'll be like, I'm doing that bit first. And I'll just pick those sections and just start filling them out with the moves. I do feel like that is one of my trickier bits, is actually doing the actual moves. I like visualizing the song, the whole dance, blocking out in the sections. I really love that bit. But thinking of the actual moves is a bit tricky for me, so that's why I do it in sections, so that it's not overwhelming. A whole dance you have to choreograph. It's like, boom, done that section, boom, done that, and it starts to piece together, and then you come up with the dance. So yeah, probably maybe 90% of the time start with the first section, the beginning. Normally the songs that you have a interesting intro to build into something else, so I start with that bit first. I'm doing this because they're normally like quieter sections, not all the time, but start with that bit first, and then I'll maybe do like the chorus, because that's the bit people know. That's like normally where I'll have everyone in unison doing something together. Start with that bit, and then you can take little moves from that and put them, little motifs, if you do GCSE dance, put them throughout the dance and build up your dance. If you're stuck, I've put step 5, kind of ties in, but look at videos for moves or inspiration. So find a piece, or if you know any pieces that are a similar style, watch that, or just look at someone you like to pinch some individual moves. Like, unless you're extra creative and you come up with a move that no one's ever done before, you're always going to be using people's moves because they're just the dance moves that are available to everyone in the world. So I just look, see, oh yeah, I like that move, that'll go there. Sometimes I'll choreograph and I'll get like stuck in a position and I'll be like, where can I go from this? So yeah, just watch some videos to get inspired. I also, which you might not have many, but like watching videos of myself from years ago, like when I was teaching, when I was a bit younger, to pick moves from that as well. And just, yeah, get a bit inspired that way. Number 6, this is, well, I was going to say more specific to choreographing at home, but my brain isn't as good as it used to be, so I have to video things or write them down. Honestly, I used to be like, boom, yeah, I've made that up, so it's in my head. Now, like, I feel like I choreograph it, show people it, it's gone out my head. So I always video myself or write it down. If I'm doing it to teach live, I'll write it down so I don't have to keep watching a video. I can just look at my notes and pick it up. It's hilarious when you read the notes because they don't make sense to anybody else. Sometimes I'm like, what have I written? What does that mean? But writing it down is helpful to see it. But if I'm doing it for people to learn at home, or if I'm just doing like a quick choreography that I can quickly look at the video like just before I get to a class or something, then I'll film it, because then I don't have to write everything out trying to make sense of what I've written. I can just boom, 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 film me doing the dance and then watch it later on to try and remember it. So definitely do that if you think you're going to forget it, because there is nothing worse, well there is, but really annoying when you forget what you've choreographed and you've spent time choreographing it and you just can't think of what move comes next. It's so annoying. So definitely video it or write it out. Next step, step 7, this is if I'm doing a flash mob, say, and people are learning at home, and also what I would find helpful if I was learning from someone is I draw out the positions on the paper. You can do it if it's a solo as well. You can draw a little stage, always put F and B front and back and draw a dot, literally just like a bird's eye view. Draw a dot of where the person is or where the people are, formations, and you might already have an idea of this or jotted them down when you're like blocking out the song, thinking like this bit we're going to be clumped together, this bit we're going to be in a line, things like that, and draw them out. Sometimes I write little names next to them if I'm doing it for like a specific group, but drawing the dots and having it there is so good to see. And if you are like teaching people the dance live, then it's sometimes easier to see who you've got and move people around. But if you need to be quick, definitely draw it down so you can get there and be like, there, that's our position for this. Boom, 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 done. I like working quickly with these kind of things. And then number 8 is film it. This is definitely specific to if people are learning it, what you've done from home, but film it so people can watch it to learn it. So much better watching someone when I video myself, my choreography for flash mobs, say, I'll do it teaching it, so I'll speak it teaching it, not just do it once like a blurry video from afar. Teach it so that someone can learn it from home. And then also I like to film it in mirror. Well, I flip the video, so I'll do it saying this is my right hand and this actually is my right hand, and then when I flip the video they can learn it like a mirror, so what they're watching is as if someone's mirroring it to them. That's how I like to do it. And now as well, on request, I film from the back too, so you can definitely be sure which way you're going. And then I've put teach it, so once you've got your choreography, teach it, or if it's for you, perform it. But also if it's for you, I didn't really think about that actually when I was doing this, because oh yeah, I do choreograph for myself. I didn't think of that. I was just thinking like in a group setting. If you're choreographing for yourself, filming it earlier on so you can remember it is definitely a good idea, like I said. But if it's for you, then hopefully it will be in your head more. I don't know, there's a difference between choreographing for someone else, choreographing for you. But they're all my tips. And then yeah, you can perform it, teach it, or film it to send people. And those are my top tips, or the process of how I choreograph. So just a quick recap. Definitely get your song first. That's my number one. I don't even start any choreography until I've got a song. Some people might be different. If they've got a theme, they might start doing moves that fit that theme, or you can have different stimuli to come up with a dance, but I definitely don't even start choreographing till I have a song to fit it to the song. So get the song, close your eyes, visualize, listen. Sometimes I have it on when I'm just going around so I can like get it in my head. Then I block out the structure, thinking about what I want in each section. Then fill it in with moves, going through the different sections, filling it all in, and then film it, draw out positions. Ta-da! That is my process, how I do it. I feel like it's adapted slightly, especially over lockdown, especially doing like group choreography. I really have to like set exactly what I'm doing so people who are learning it at home can do it. And again, this is like post-pandemic, not teaching it in real time. People are learning it online, which is easier, I think, to try and get everyone to meet on a rehearsal and find a rehearsal time. This is for quick jobs. Obviously, if you're doing like a stage show or something, it's a bit different. Lots of rehearsals for that, but for the quick jobs that I do, this is how I do it. I would be interested to for you to let me know in the comments how you choreograph, or whether you have any different tips and tricks for people or for me. Yeah, it's interesting to see how different people work. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what else you want to see on this channel. Any more how-to videos or recreations. I've got some vlogs coming up as well. So let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.